Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Did Peter Obi's son step on Nigerian flag while wearing hip-hop shirt? Did Peter Obi's son step on Nigerian flag while wearing hip-hop shirt? To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. A tweet containing a picture of a young man wearing Biafra t-shirt and stepping on the Nigerian flag has gone viral with the claim that it was Peter Obi's son. The photograph shows a fair-complexioned young man wearing a t-shirt that depicts the Biafran color while stepping on a Nigerian flag. Some social media users claim that the person in the photograph was the son of presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi. One of the posts states thus: "This is Peter Obi's son." The hip-hop in them is further confirmed in the clothes wear and marching on our green, white, green flag, and the same father is campaigning to rule Nigeria. Another tweet with the same photo was captioned, "In this picture is Gregory or Peter Oseloka Obi, Mr. Peter Obi's son, with hip-hop's clothes on, standing on the Nigerian national flag, and someone wants me to believe it is not hip-hop. UBM sponsoring Peter Obi to scatter Nigeria, set it on fire." The picture has been shared by many people with similar captions on the social media. Mr. Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, is the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party in the forthcoming general elections. PR Nigeria extracted the image of the vehicle in the background and ran a reverse image search of it. Result of the investigation revealed that the vehicle belongs to the German police. Other associated images with the same painting style is linked to the German police, which proves that the image was taken in Germany while Peter Obi's son, Oseloka Obi, is known to be based in London. Other keyword search results revealed that the claim has been debunked. Similarly, Peter Obi, presidential candidate of Labour Party, has distanced his son from the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra hip-hop. During an interview on Arise TV on Wednesday, Obi said his son is a responsible man who is consumed by his work in London. He said, "On the issue of my son, that guy is not my son. My son is a professional who is consumed by his work. Let me tell you something. I just came back from London. I couldn't even see my son. He is consumed by his work. He tells me, 'Dad, how are you? How is politics? How is campaign? I like what you're doing. If I showed you the text I exchanged with my son, you will see my son telling me, listen, dad, I don't have time for this. I couldn't see my son because he was busy doing what he is doing. So he doesn't have time for that. My son lives in the UK and I can pay any amount to anybody who can prove and say that was my son. Also, Mr. Doyin Okokwe, Director General of Peter Obi's campaign organization, made a tweet to debunk the claim, stating that this is not Peter Obi's son. Also, Peter Obi's media office responded to the viral tweet, which reads in part, "We wish to state that the said young man is not Mr. Peter Obi's son, who, by his strict upbringing marked by rigorous discipline, understands what civic duty and responsibility entail." The statement further stated that Mr. Oseloka Obi is about 6 feet and taller than his father, while the young man they used for the mischief is slightly above 5 feet. The Peter Obi Media Office calls on those seeking elective posts and their supporters to always be guided by the right ethics at all times. There is no evidence to prove that the unidentified IPOB activist stepping on the Nigerian flag while robed in the colors of the Biafran flag is Mr. Peter Obi's son. PR Nigerian's investigation revealed that the post is misleading. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by